What's good, future millionaires? I had to pull up on y'all real quick with, some exciting news, and an actual good opportunity that we could possibly take advantage of right now. We was on fire. We just knocked Bone completely out the park, and I don't think that ride is over with yet, especially with the upcoming news that we got with the potential release of Shibarium coming between July 1st and September 30th. So we should have the beta public test version within that time frame. We just got confirmation today, so that's a for sure time frame, which we should see some of the thing that we hear in the market called buy the rumor, sell the news, where people start to speculate that the price of Bone will rise. I called it for y'all about 2 days ago. This is why I highly suggest y'all to subscribe so you can have this information before and you don't have to chase candles and join in with the rest of the FOMO money. So Bone was at 43 cents at that point. We're up around 10 cents from there. Now, this is another one of these things that I think we have the opportunity to get in early and, kind of have the chance to knock out the park. Now, this is potentially a long-term hold, so this is not a short-term play. Now, could it produce some short-term gains? Yes, it can, because of where it's at in the chart. But the token that we are talking about right now is Leash. So if we take a look at the chart on Leash, Leash is at $376 right now. So I'm gonna show y'all this, and then I'm gonna show y'all something else. Well, I'll point out something else to you. So we got Leash right now at 376. Doge killer Leash. Right now, if you see here, Leash is at around $348 about right now, approximately. And we fell right into this zone where you can see we found support here last time back in December 2021. Now, after this point, after we hit this low point, you can see where we are now. We hit this low point. Leash ended up breaking out back up to $2,806 per token. Now, if you believe in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, this is only for those that believe in the ecosystem, then you should definitely be trying to check out Leash. Do your due diligence. It's not financial advice, but possibly add some Leash to your portfolio. It doesn't have to be a whole Leash. Just think about if the prices return back to this 2,800. If you grab a half a Leash at this point and the price returns to 2,800, then you'll at least make 1,400 off of that $350, or excuse me, if you buy half a Leash, about $175 then. So even if you don't have the money to buy a whole Leash, half a Leash, you could buy a quarter Leash, or just get some Leash if you believe in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Remember, I said if you believe in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, then you definitely might want to add some Leash to your portfolio. So just take a look where everything is, because we'll come back here and I'll point it out to y'all again later on. We just did this with Bone. Let's take a look at the price of Bone. It might seem a little, early, but this is where you get the information first. Now, you can wait till the rest of the market, reacts on this information, but I'm just giving y'all a heads up first. So you can see Bone up 9.2% on the day. We had a nice breakout on Bone yesterday and today. So we basically timed that perfectly with Bone right here at 43 cents, where we went long, or added more to our positions. We can see volume, 24-hour trading volume on Bone is up 7.8% right now. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. So SHIB at 1093, up 6% right now. Let's see, trading volume up 17.4%. You want to pay attention to that. When the market start trading more, more and more people are, entering and exiting. That's showing us that something is happening. Something is stirring up. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up like button. So just wanted to update y'all and get y'all, prepared before, Leash starts to make that movement. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm speculating on this, but, at the price that it is at, it's a super discount. So salute, shout out to XO Shy Lang, said break that like button. I need y'all to break that thumb button, man. Break the thumb like button for me. Let's take a look at some of our indicators on Shiba Inu. Got our Bollinger Bands, pull out our RSI. Now let's look at our MACD. Also, shout out to everybody that pulled up to class yesterday. That was a successful class, really good. Shout out to Dr. Palib, said morning from India. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know you here. We got SHIB moving up towards that upper Bollinger Band right now, towards the 1181 level. We just broke over the mid Bollinger Band, so it's a good sign, good bullish movement. Remember, I told y'all, you know, people that are speculating at this time, traders make the most money during a down market. So you want to keep that in mind. If you get those days where, you know, you bought in one of those dips and you're up nicely on it, you know, don't be afraid to take a little, you know, profits on the way up. Like one of people rocking with me yesterday said, you know, dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up like button ASAP. So we just taking a look at Shiba Inu. We're looking at some of the indicators to determine, you know, what's likely to happen next. So we have some strong buying pressure here on the 21st, which, you know, put us into this level that we are trading at now. Just smart money making smart trades. You know, when they see the price dips along this lower Bollinger Band and they see we found a support around that range, that's when you start to see, you know, the smart money come in. You got to remember, Shiba Inu will be here for the long run. I definitely believe in this next bull market, we'll see Shiba Inu shine as well. So these whales are holding Shiba Inu as the largest altcoin in their portfolios. You don't ignore that. When the top 1,000 investors, or not the top 10,000 investors, but the, you know, top largest wallets are holding over $1 billion worth of Shiba Inu, we got to connect the dots, y'all. You know, sometimes, you know, some people may get shaken, but we ain't crazy though. You know, that much money doesn't go into an asset without a strong belief that, you know, it's going to go back up. And by a lot. And right now, I told y'all, some of y'all will be looking at these prices and wishing later on that you bought more. You'll be saying, why didn't I buy more? Now, I'm not saying go crazy and FOMO into, you know, getting loans and all types of things to try to, you know, buy the dip. But I recommend it starting the side hustle, you know, possibly taking a few extra hours so that way you could take advantage of this dip that we're seeing in the market, because this is a very good opportunity. Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Shout out to everybody for pulling up. Make sure y'all drop a like for me. Salute. Shout out to Jackie Johnson. Appreciate you for pulling up. Healing, Helping, Loving said, is it too late to get SHIB right now, or should we wait till it's under 1,000? So right now we're testing that 11 level. And we've had two, you know, good days in the market kind of back to back. So I would possibly let it dip a little bit. But let's look at some of these indicators. You know, that's just me saying it off the bat. But we'll look at strength, the relative strength index, to determine, you know, is it overbought or is it oversold right now? So right now it's only in that 54 range. You know, it's kind of moving towards where the price could still move up, but eventually it will start becoming overbought. So what can happen is the price can move up a little bit more, you know, to make you start panicking and feel like you're missing out. But, you know, those are just the rewards for the people that already bought the dip. And then, you know, we'll start to see some resistance maybe around, maybe back around that 12 range. It looks like high 11s or the 12 range, and people might start to sell off around there. But if we break through there, then we're going around to that 14 range like I showed y'all in the last video. But then after that, I can expect, you know, the markets to, you know, start to sell off again, because we have to remember we're in an overall downtrend. You know, remember, you don't want to go against the trend. Right now, the trend shows us we're in a downtrend. Yes, we did just get a nice breakout, but overall, when we look at the big picture, we're still in a downtrend. So the markets can possibly still walk things down further. So don't feel like you missed out on, you know, the best opportunities. Hey, I really need y'all to run those likes up, man, for real. Salute to everybody for pulling up. I need y'all to break that thumbs up like button, man. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. He said, hey, December, can you shout out me mate Roderick Shaw? Shout out to Roderick. Shout out to Fly75 Rise said, I think we've got a way to go down. Curtis A said, let's go. Shiba long term. Cole Sterling said 12 down, 14 up. Fly75 Rise said, don't time the bottom, just DCA over time. I definitely think, you know, that's the smart thing to do, especially if you have a higher cost than where we are now. If you bought in at a higher point than we are now, then you definitely, it's, you know, it's not financial advice. I can't tell you what to do, but it's not a bad idea to bring your overall cost down by buying at these lower prices right now. Because then once we break out again, you'll break even. You know, if you buy enough. It depends on how much you buy and what was your buy-in price, of course, and, you know, how much you get at this price. But I definitely see some good things in the near future for Shiba Inu. We just have to wait for the overall market, you know, to play out. Once the overall market plays out, then, you know, we'll be good. You know, how many of y'all said Shiba Inu was a long-term investment? You know, you can't let 6 months, 8 months later down the line, you know, what's happening in the market to shake you out of your entire strategy. Unless it's something worldwide changing, you know, like something that even that we haven't experienced yet, you know, even with the, you know, the recent war and things like that, you know, it's still not enough to shake you from your original investment plans. Salute, Jackie Johnson said, I just got 4.2 million more. You know, for y'all that have been buying a dip in this recent time, it's definitely been paying off. Also, I try to tell y'all, grab a little bone. Grab a little bone. If y'all go back and watch my video that I called out 2 days ago, bone was at 43 cents. It reached a high today of 53 cents. That's 10-cent gains. Now, of course, that may sound to some people like it's not a lot of money, but when we're talking about, you know, the amount that you can buy, you can end up making some decent gains on that, especially at only 43 cents per token at the time. Now I think we have a buying opportunity with Leash. I think right now Leash is a good buying opportunity, you know, just to have a little bit in your portfolio, because December 2021 Leash dropped down to where levels we're seeing right now, around $350-ish. Right now Leash is back around that price, and after Leash dropped that level in December 2021, we seen Leash go back up to $2,800. So I think it would not be bad to add a little Leash to your portfolio, just a little bit, and that's only for those that believe in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Jackie Johnson said, I got in last year, September. Curtis A said, once bull season hits, we will be happy we stayed in. Shout out to Curtis A, one of the channel members, you know, those holding it down. Shout out to all my channel members. A lot of y'all are missing out on the classes. We had over 3,000 students show up at the first 3 classes. We just did the 4th class yesterday. Now, if you're in the stream right now and you aren't attending these classes, you definitely want to have those notifications on so that way you can get the alert when we go live. We've been covering a lot of fire information. This is how we're able to understand what's happening in the market. I got to keep letting y'all know, you know, you can't go nowhere else to find this type of information on a channel that covers, you know, the level of information that we do: stock options trading, meme coins, you know, regular crypto. Shout out to Jackie Johnson, said took really good profit in November 2021. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. You know, sometimes it can be disheartening if you see, you know, a bag that you were planning not to take profits on, you know, drop down. But don't let that affect you, because you were planning on not taking profits anyway. Just still imagine it. If it helps you, you know, just imagine that you still got the same amount of profit that you once seen, but you got the opportunity now to add more to your bag at a cheaper price. So keep that in mind, you know. Come on, man. Y'all got to run those likes up, man. We had almost close to 50 people in here with 13 likes, man. Run those likes up. Show some love. I'm doing this information to, you know, keep y'all updated, you know, not being stingy, sharing this information with y'all, letting y'all know when I see buying opportunities in the market as well. I also want y'all to start paying attention to some of these stocks as well, because, you know, that's also some easy money that you can be making. Shout out to Matt Holden. Said, wish I had lesson learned. You know, we had Tesla move up today, $31. Now, let's say you would have caught that at today's low. From today's low, Tesla went from 686. Let's see, from 686 to 737. So that's a $51 movement had you caught it from the bottom. If you would have caught it just from yesterday's close, if you would have a swing contract, you would have caught basically a $32 play. And, you know, certain contracts, when you buy option contracts, you can get, you know, depending on what the delta is, you know, let's just say you had a delta of $10 and you caught that $51 movement. You would have made $510 today. Even if you would only caught, you know, the $31 movement with a delta of $10, you would have still made $310. Now, let's say you had a higher delta around 25-ish and you would have caught that $31 movement. That's $775 you could have made today trading Tesla options. Let me show y'all this. So you see this movement today, 31. Had you caught Tesla from anywhere in this range and did a call option, you would have made some decent money today. So stay tuned. We'll be you know, talking more about stock options trading as well, how you can learn how to day trade. Because all this information that we're using, technical analysis, you know, candlesticks, this all applies for stocks and crypto. It's not just for crypto. Okay, so we got, you know, grab, it's not financial advice, but keep an eye on Bone, Leash, as well as Shiba Inu. But right now, you definitely want to possibly, you know, it's not financial advice, but add a little Leash to your portfolio, because Leash is only at around $350, and we got an all-time high of over $4,000 at one point on Leash. So you definitely want to, you know, check that one out. But that's all we got for this video. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to Samuel Hook for pulling up. Shout out to Noble King for pulling up. Jackie Johnson said, appreciate everything you share with us. Definitely helps us a lot. Noble King said, I need to learn that. Most definitely. So stay tuned to those videos. Also, we'll be having a class later on. So make sure y'all tune in for that and y'all got notifications on us. And do not forget to subscribe, man. If y'all rocking with me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Music Entertainment. Okay, yeah, that's all we got. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.